Well, I have to say, guys, you've got a mix going on here. It'll take me a few minutes just to get my head around what angle we go for the reading. The cards are very fluid for the month. They can be intermingled anywhere, so the messages might join up against another one and it might make more sense to you. But overall, I'm reading down the columns here. So we start with the Strength reverse, the man holding a coin, and be honest with yourself. Now, the other thing is the camera cannot see all 3 rows at once. The depth of field is too great for it because it's quite a large space here and the camera's very close. So I'll try and remember to just refocus on different lines occasionally. I'll probably try and focus on that middle one to start off with. I know people do like to see the cards. They're very much an integral part of the reading. So the Strength reversed, it pretty much means exactly what you would think, that your strength has been reversed. So some of you may be feeling flat or deflated or a little bit tired or worn out. Some of you may have been going through something like a health issue or be overworked, or maybe just coming out of winter for the Northern Hemisphere viewers, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I need that sun, or I need something to bolster me up and give me some more energy. It could sometimes be around situations that you may feel your strength has been removed from you, and it could be regarding your work or your finances because of this under here, the man holding a coin. So some of you might feel there have been issues at work. You might have been working too long, too many hours, and feeling as though you're not being rewarded enough. Or there may be someone at work who has made you feel deflated, or, well, you know, no one can necessarily make you feel deflated, but they can add to situations that you feel deflated about. Perhaps you've had a run-in with a manager or another co-worker, or if you own a business, maybe the business is underperforming at the moment, or you're blocked and trying to find a way out, or there's like something missing that you're looking for, that you need some input or some energy or something. Those are the messages I'm getting with the reversed Strength card. And because of the man holding a coin under here, I'm thinking it could be around work or career or your finances. Some of you may even feel as though you've got a financial problem, whether it's taking a loan out, or a loan that's being recalled on you, or you haven't got the funds that you wanted for purchasing something. But this guy, man holding a coin, can often be someone turning up who offers you something, such as a loan or a wage increment, or a debtor that you've been waiting on for months who hasn't paid, or there might have been an issue or an argument over an outstanding debt or bill, and that could be from your end or theirs. So heaps and heaps of meanings within this first row. I think it might be the mix of cards I'm using for this month. Depending on the ones that come out, some really connect with each other's, and others seem to leave a really vast possibility of what these situations could be, which make it a little more difficult to give a set feeling, especially when I'm talking to a general audience. If it was one person's reading, it would be easier to figure out because we would know what we're actually looking into. But the be honest with yourself at the bottom, I think, ties into this strength up here, and it's sort of saying, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So it's a beautiful card, even though it's rather somber to look at with the blue in it. And I did say to you that the blue was part of your intuitive work I got in the beginning, with the words head, health, head, mind, connect with your ancient power, and your career and balance and partnerships. So this could be about communication. It could be about the need to increase your strength, your vitality, your physical strength, emotional or spiritual. It because it may have been deflated, and it may have something to do with the job you're in, or career, or your finances, or what you're doing with your money. So I'm going to leave that row there and let you guys ponder upon which of those outcomes or issues is most calling to you. We come up to this Three of Swords. We see the heart and the three swords there, and underneath is the strategy, and then focus on service. Now, the Three of Swords often means an issue with a relationship, and it can be because three people are involved. So this can turn up when there has been an affair going on, whether it's from your end, whether you've become involved with another person when you're already in a relationship, or whether your close, intimate relationship has another person interfering with it one way or another. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a child or a mother-in-law or a friend or something like that. But it does usually indicate that the relationship is in need of intense communication to sort the situation out. So it can be healed. It doesn't have to completely fall apart, but it's at a point where this is a warning sign saying you need to do something if you want to hold this together. Now, the relationship that we're talking about, again, could be any. It could be your intimate, personal one. It could be a child or a father or a grandparent or a friend or a relative or a co-worker. So I often put this on here just for healing energies right in the reading to sort of be uplifted. That's a very gentle calcium manganose stone or calcite manganose stone with the pink energies of calm and love and peacefulness. So down beneath it is the card strategy. Now, the strategy always talks to us about books and pens. So it's talking about forming a specific strategy to work through this issue if there is an issue around any relationships. And that does, again, reiterate to me about communication or mediation or talking through something or having an actual strategy like, number one, we're going to do this. Number two, we will then move to that. Number three will be this, and so on and so on. And it's suggesting to you that a strategy will work to help resolve issues at the moment. It could even be that the strategy is linked into this strength that has been washed away over here. So maybe you need to strategize a health implementation as well. The other thing about the book is that it can be that you will learn information from a book or from something along those lines. So you might be in the mode of either learning about a situation or how to move forward within a situation, or uplifting some sort of knowledge that takes you to a new place. It's quite a cool card when we look at all the pictures on there. There's much involved in the journal, and I think that we've given up journaling to a large degree as individuals, and there can be a lot to be said about writing down your feelings or your thoughts, like diarising, and moving them into useful places in your life. So like dealing with situations and things through the art of writing and understanding your feelings and emotions. Some of you might be writers, you might be wanting to get things published, or you might be looking at university papers or something that require a whole lot of writing. So there's keys in here for you about using strategies during this situation or implementing certain things. The card at the bottom is focus on service, and it says when we're in a stream of giving and taking, then we receive more in every situation and everything that we do. It's really kind of just referring to the fact that we can never be just in the position of giving in our life. We can't give, and at the same time we can't take. If you just get stuck in either one of those energy fields, you won't ever get out of it. So you must be in the cyclical pattern of give and take. And I think that's what this is saying here. Be prepared in life to give and take, to perhaps bend a little bit on your perspectives and your opinions or your integrity values sometimes, to allow for free flow movement and to helping to resolve issues and bring about resolution. We come to this third column here. We see the King of Pentacles, anxiety and perfect timing. The anxiety card has come out a little bit for May. I think quite a few of the readings have been fairly stern and grounded. I don't know what it is with May, but I think there could be quite some solid energies going on. April had quite a nice lifted feeling to the reading, and May is more somber. But the King of Pentacles, he's kind of emulates this guy over here, the man holding a coin. Quite often an earth sign energy, quite often an older type of guy, someone who is quite entrepreneurial, who seems fairly well established with his money. He could be an advisor again for you. He could be an employer, he could be a friend, he could be a new partner coming in. When the court cards arrive, they give us so many different perspectives that it's difficult again to pick up which one is necessarily calling upon us for the cards that are underneath. But let's assume that he's possibly a guy coming in about your finances, or he's showing us that your finances could be becoming more stable again after this kind of like worry over here or connection over here. There feels to be more positivity as the month goes on. Some of you may even find that there are people around, or you do get an increment in salary or debts being paid off or money coming in. And the other reason about that is the Magician is over here. And I always love the Magician in a reading. And then, of course, you've got the Shower of Abundance. So the more I'm moving through the reading, the more I'm thinking that if you had money issues, I think they're turning a corner and they're beginning to have a bit more free flow involved in them. And possibly even some of you get some unexpected money coming, like an increase or an increment, or maybe like an inheritance or a loan, or even a windfall of some sorts. Because both times they really have duplicated themselves. This King of Pentacles with this anxiety, and this reversed strength with that kind of King of Pentacles. They're telling me you've been worried about money or issues or something, or funding or job or situations around career or money, but it doesn't really feel as though you need to for much longer. There's something changing. And then we get this perfect timing down here. And it says it's the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate. So this anxiety in the middle, whether it's about your finances or about your boss at work or about starting a business or about your investments or lack of money or whatever, I think you've been either worried too much, or you need to focus on a way out, or you need to look at a different perspective, or you need to open these new doors. But boy, guys, you've got some really interesting stuff in here with money, and I don't think it's bad. I think you've got openings and opportunities and advancements and stuff coming. This one over here, the Four of Cups reversed, the Magician in the Mirror, and the Shower of Abundance. You could almost say these two are alike, because they're offering like just amazing stuff coming in from the universe. And it doesn't have to be just money. This can be abundance of all positivity, such as love, happiness, bliss, friends, euphoria, excitement, projects, opportunities. So, we've rolled on from a little bit of a glitchy start to this quite magnificent ending. This whole column is actually talking about magical transformation in many ways, because the reversed Four of Cups is about breaking out of a self-imposed rut. And you may not realize that you're in a rut or that it's self-imposed, but you do control your own destiny, and it's time to get on with that job and time to find out more about yourself, getting moving again. So these two kind of, they match as well. That strength reversed at the beginning is saying, as the month has come through, you're going to get this, I don't know, awakening or understanding or energy shot or cohesiveness that takes you all the way through to this, where you're going, right, yeah, you're right, I do control my life. I am in control of it, not people over here who might have made me feel flattened, or I've let myself down, or I've felt I'm not good enough, or I can't do something. I am magical. I am alchemical. I can change things. And these two cards are very powerful together. This whole column it's about breaking out of ill health, or being down, or being stuck in a rut, or feeling low, or feeling as if you can't do something or achieve it. And the Magician doesn't come out very often in this deck, or even the main tarot decks. So when he's here, it's this wonderful opportunity to grab spiritual richness, quite honestly, and to apply it into your life, and to really harness it and utilize it, and make it so that the opportunities that bounce out of you will bounce out towards you when you're in your daily life. You grab at them and you take hold of them and you ignite them and you start them growing, and they will prosper. And the shower of abundance is the same. And the words for that one are, to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. So it is also about other abundance in your life as well. Wow, guys, I really like your reading. When I first started, I wasn't sure where it was headed, which is what I said, but I felt it progress as we've been working through, and it's established itself more and more in the guise of positivity and abundance coming, and magical opportunities, and time to drop off anxiety, move away from the anxiety and any flatness and lack of strength. So you guys focus on strengthening your sacral chakra as well. Focus on yellow and the solar plexus, eating orange and yellow foods, and meditations, and getting fit, like walking or doing planking, anything like that helps that area of the body. And utilize your blue, your throat chakra, and communication, strategize situations, and you will find magic starts happening. So thank you for listening, everyone. I'm so pleased that you do, and I love it when you leave your comments. It's a real joy to read them all.